Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Friday, and welcome to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik J, and this is my player partner, the birthday girl. It's your birthday. It was your birthday, girl. Friend, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Before I start, I need to give a shout out to a couple of people because Behind the Lens and K Migs and Willie Williams and Terrell and Tevis. I can't leave off Tevis. Let me tell y'all take care of y'all little sister. Y'all really do for real, and I appreciate it. Like I had a really good birthday. I got the necklace that I have been asking for. I got some bracelets. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, they treated me well, and I appreciate y'all loving me because I know I get on y'all nerves sometimes because I'm a menace to society. But I love and appreciate y'all for loving me. So thank y'all for thinking of y'all girl on my day because I really appreciate y'all. And if you just getting here, I am thanking the people who was gracious to give me a birthday gift for my birthday because I try not to make my day a big deal. But I love y'all. Thank you.
I'm still working on her about not making her birthday a big deal because it's a big deal. Anytime you get to live a whole 365 days and meet your birthday again, it's a big old damn deal because it's a whole bunch of folks that don't be here. So if y'all, I have to do to my brother that way. He don't really like to celebrate his birthday. No, celebrates. Damn it. It's your day.
I had it. It was decent, friend. I gave it all that I could give. Like the weather is getting cooler, so there's a little shift. And what, girl? What, girl? What? Say it.
Listen, Tevis, girl.
I know, Tevis. I know. That's what I said too, friend. I woke up this morning. I was like, "Oh my God, Tevis! Oh my God!"
Yes, you can talk about my gray hair for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I don't have no issues with that. I don't have no issues with that. That's what I said too, friend. I had to make sure I came in here. Me either. Me either. I know, friend. That's why I said when I came in here, the first thing that I need to do is to tell them because, they didn't have to do that shit at all. Like, for little old me. Little me? Yeah, I feel really special, friend. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Willie?
Yeah, Willie. That's why, friend. If you go through your list, it's a list of people like they love us, and we love y'all.
My birthday had already passed. Y'all know y'all showing out. Listen, and Jay Good, I miss Jay Good on my actual in case. I mean, is it Karma? Yeah, I do remember Karma. Y'all, I done got the sweating. I wasn't prepared. Wait a minute now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, friend. I woke up this morning. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all don't even understand. Like, we really get up here and do this because y'all really do be doing stuff for us that y'all think ain't nothing. that's a really big deal because it's minor. You don't have to do it. You don't
You
have to
don't
do
have
it
to
at
do
all.
any of that.
And
Thank y'all so
it's
much.
yeah.
Golly. Now, girl, that done threw me all the way off. I was not prepared. Y'all
Yeah,
come on
just
in the
start
room.
crying. The boohooing me. Boohooing me. That
I
was
done got hot.
me, friend.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I done got hot. I done messed around and got warm. Listen, I got to get my play bill and cool off a little bit. Then
Yeah.
y'all done made my I done started flashing up here. Y'all better just calm down now. Thanks,
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all come on in the room because listen, there are things to discuss in the world of boxing, okay? We had a little fight tonight. A lot of people didn't know about. That was on the zone. We have fight news to discuss, okay? We have fights this weekend that are coming up tomorrow. What y'all face look like?
Cause my dog smell like cheese, and I don't know what her deal is today. I told you, friend, I don't like her.
Is Chloe in heat or something?
I don't. She better not be. This would be the third time this year, friend. I can't take no more.
Have you got us some Nik yet?
No, we ain't
Well,
having no
she's
pup.
gonna be.
Ain't no gonna be no puppies over here. I got enough puppies. I got two puppies, two boy puppies, three boy puppies. When my puppy is here, I don't need no more. No,
Well,
thank you.
she's gonna keep being.
I'm finna get this up out of her. This finna be the last one. If she is, she done after this.
You gonna get her fixed?
Absolutely. We all fixed. She, me, she, me. I'm just saying,
Y'all,
we are. Okay.
come on in the room, guys. Jesus, come on in. Hey, Sticks and Jabs, Nakia, make them please. Corbin, how are you doing today, girl? Hey, girl. Mark Harrelson. Mark Harrison, how are you? And yes, do what he said. Hit that like button. RT, Michael Ray II, Gorgeous Bear. Hey, how are ya? Joseph Townsend, how you doing, Big Joe Townsend? T Cap Khan. Hey, how's the UK? How you doing? Tell nephew we said what's up. Willie Williams. Thank you. Phenomenal Mexican is in the house. Now see that he said when did we? You know what? It's too early. We just started the show, sir. Listen, get Willie a ranch, please.
You know it won't let me do it, friend. You got to do it. It won't let me do it for some reason. I don't know
Why?
why.
You are friend. You are
I am the person, like you
yes.
person, but it won't let me. I tried to do it when you told me to do it for Kate, and I couldn't do it then, and I don't know why. I still don't know why.
Okay, Willie, we got you handled. We got you. We got you, Willie. Thank you,
Yeah,
Willie.
y'all really just don't know. Y'all really, we really do this for y'all. Cause I'm telling y'all, me and my friend could be like
We be
chilling.
tired sometimes.
Okay. Some days we just don't feel like we're gonna make it in here,
Some days
baby.
we be tired. But you know, when we get up in here, we be like, we ain't gonna be here long. And we end up being here real long and whatnot. Cause
That's
y'all
cause they won't stop talking to us. Every time we get ready to go, it's oh, did y'all see? No, we ain't seen it. I'm ready to go to
mm-hmm.
sleep.
We be in here on a big old three-way call. That's what we be in here on a Teams message and whatnot. K Migs, how you doing, girl? How's Vegas? Snoopy Mac, I see you. Marcus, hey. Who else is in here? Tevis. Well, oh, we have an nephew. Hey, Jen. I can't wait for the details.
Are we having a birthday party?
Druid, how art thou? Light skin business. Hey, Deacon Dollars, how you doing? 619 Cali Factor. Who else we got up in here? I see y'all. Come on in. Drumming for life. Marcus Bowden. Let's see. Benaya Wright. Hey girl, hey. How's the gym been? Cedric Taylor, how are you? Y'all come on in the room, hit the like button so the folks can know we live and whatnot. It's a lot going on this week that we need to get into. Got folks, YouTube's going bananas. We're gonna get into it. Hey, Q Productions, Cedric Troy, I see y'all. Come on in. I want to start first. There was a fight tonight, and who was it? He was returning to the ring. We hadn't seen him in a while. What's that man's name? I just said his name, friend. Who just fought?
Oh, Germaine Ortiz.
Germaine Ortiz. He had a fight tonight. A lot of people didn't realize he was on the zone. So I'm assuming his top rank contract is over. He was fighting on the zone tonight. And either he is, somebody let me know, is he Puerto Rican or is he Dominican? Because I found it very interesting that he had trunks on that said Trump. Just thought it was interesting. I'm not judging. I just thought it was interesting because I don't do politics on here. I just thought that was a bit interesting. Anywho,
It's been a lot of people walking around in like Trump text. Y'all thugs for Trump. Like, what's going on? I was so confused. I ain't never seen a like a Nike tech in trunk form. Like, wow, we really doing something. Like, we finna go into 2025. What we taking with us, y'all?
thought it was interesting. That's all I thought. That's all I'm gonna
Our
say.
our end of the year show is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be fabulous. Not
Wow.
even the end of the year show. That one's gonna be really good. But in 2 weeks, it's gonna be a good show too. It's gonna be a very interesting show. Mo 2013. I just want you to know that the tea was topping. The tea was topping. And
He said the sunroof is all the way back. Disgusting work. Like, y'all really don't know. Like, we really are a really little, small, big family, y'all, because everybody, we have a relationship with everybody on this show, and everybody have a different relationship with us.
wow.
Why? Y'all are our family. Y'all are our big, huge, extended family, and y'all really just have no idea the
We really
lax that
enjoy
we
y'all.
get. We
Y'all
do.
keep us
We do.
kicking. And we love that. We love that. We really do. We have a really good time. We appreciate y'all for being good sports and having a sense of humor and not taking stuff so seriously. Because, oh Lord, a lot of folks need a drink. Anyway, drink
Why
more
has
water. Did
it?
I see you coming here? I saw drink more water coming here too. Hey,
Uh,
drink.
he needs to go and drop some water on all of these channels because they are thirsty.
And on fire in the worst way. Anyway, so listen, y'all come on in the room. I want to talk about, there was an interview that went on right before we came on. He may still be on, but he had a very interesting interview with one of the gentlemen that's fighting tomorrow, which happens to be Kid Austin. So we'll start there with Kid Austin, his weigh in. He's fighting tomorrow. And he's fighting. Listen, y'all, Kid Austin is in with a really good opponent. A lot of people don't know who this gentleman is. He's coming off of a I want to say 2 or 3 fight win streak. He has 3 losses, but he's a game opponent. I think this is going to be a really good matchup for him in his maturation, towards getting to a title shot. So he came in. I got my notes today. He's going to be fighting Renee Tellez Giron. Okay. And both of them came in at 134.4. Giron, he looked a little pudgy to me. So I don't know if he's moving up in weight or if this is if he's actually smaller and he fighting up or whatever. But he didn't look real ripped. Or maybe it was just him standing next to Kid Austin, who is always ripped. I don't know. I got Kid Austin in this fight, and I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. Who you got? What'd you think of the weigh-in?
I'm gonna pick Kid Austin because he's talented. I just, friend, I don't know. He doesn't tweak my button the way it's supposed to. I just hope he don't get cut and start licking himself again. And I don't like that. He let me know he a freaky young man. He get it from his daddy.
Um, yeah. So he's headlining tomorrow, and I thought it was interesting that they would do an interview on the eve of a fight. I thought that was interesting. Um, it could be perceived two different ways. You're either overconfident or you're taking your opponent a little lightly. I don't know. I thought that was kind of strange to take an interview on the eve of a fight. Maybe not. Maybe they got it in the bag like that. I don't know. I hope it doesn't come back to bite them. But in the interview, um,
Why do you have an interview like that? And hey, Shira, hey, Tay Tay, I see y'all slide up in here. But why would you have such an aggressive interview like that the day before you have to go and put on a performance? Like, people already like looking at y'all kind of questionable. And I'm tired of Granny Skull. Granny Skull was over there on cigar talk, whipping at her and smacking his lips and rolling his neck. And I was like, you know what? I don't know how much more of this I can take. All of it was weird to me. And I have an opinion about it. And we're going to get to it once we talk about the guests that showed up. But something with my spirit ain't sitting right with the Granny Skulls. I don't know about it. He just do too much. Like, Granny Skull is what y'all think Bill Haney is. And I know y'all probably may disagree, but Granny Skull is what y'all think of Bill Haney. And he gives it to you 100% every time you see him. Like, there's nothing light about him. If you offend him, he finna start. He talk. I hate the way he talk. He talk like he been in jail for a long time.
see, I be really trying to keep it like a little bit because I actually like Kid Austin, and right now he's still attached to his father at the hip. He's still
Yeah.
attached to him at the hip, and so I don't want to offend his father, but
He needs to be offended.
he makes it very difficult.
He
He
needs
makes
to be offended, friend.
he's a
He
whole
were
he's a
Go
whole
ahead.
granddad. He's a whole granddad now. Can you fall back just a little bit?
No, he cannot, because if he fall back, then he's no longer in the action. He know people talking about him, and he don't care what they saying. He just want to be talked about.
That's the thing. He knows that it keeps them relevant somewhat. And because his son is still winning, it's not shunned completely. I mean, it is, but he can still afford to do it because Kid Austin is winning. And Kid Austin said today in so many words in the interview that, he's basically kind of a boring guy. Boxing is a lonely sport. He don't have very many friends. He's not very talkative. So his daddy is there for the entertainment factor. That is what I took away from the interview. Go ahead. Yes.
Are you entertained when you see Granny Skull? And that's a serious question. I want you to. It's not Sunday, but you have to answer that honestly. Y'all too. Y'all in the chat. Y'all are watching. Are you entertained when you see Granny Skull? That's a question.
I'm not entertained. I'm irritated, is what I get now at this point. I honestly, I get irritated at this point. Hey, Janae girl. Hey, Shakila. How you doing? Tell your mama we see. I mean, tell your girl, your daughter. I say, hey, listen. Yeah, I get irritated at this point. It's no longer entertainment. The wow factor is gone. Like the joke is not funny anymore. It's like irritating at this point. And again, the young man is growing up. He's speaking very well for himself in these interviews. And we spend half of the time trying to stomach and watch the interview with y'all talking back and forth with each other because you trying to talk over him and he's trying to tell you don't say this, and it's difficult to hold the attention of people who really are trying to get to know the son and who actually have interest in him as a boxer. So if by chance Mr. Schofield Sr. sees this, I really am not even trying to be funny. Now, my friend, I ain't even trying to be funny. I'm not calling. I don't want to talk about nothing going on personally with you. Just as a fan, a real boxing fan, and a fan of your son specifically, it's off-putting to see you and your mannerisms in his interview. That young man has a whole baby. He has procreated. I think he can handle interviews alone. I think he can handle having his own social media page.
The daddy is the baby. He can't know. The daddy is the baby, friend. He needs to be the center of the attention. When he don't have his pacifier, he hollering and yelling. He's 5. He don't need the passy no more, but he want the passy and the bottle. The daddy is out of control. The daddy is out of control. And like, it's okay. And it's I remember this. Y'all wanted Devin to start talking for himself. Bill was doing his own talking, but he wasn't speaking for Devin. Devin was speaking for himself. Granny Skull be speaking for that baby. And I felt so bad for him sitting over there because he was just sitting there like this at one point in time. Like, baby, if you don't pick your head up, you're a big boy now. You are a big boy. Pick your head up.
Yeah, I just, yes, I wish him the best. I really do. I really do. And the interview was an interesting one. Shout out to Najee and Cigar Talk, because he actually asked a question that I have been wanting to know the answer to for a long time. Because his father is so prevalent and so in the forefront, we've never really heard anything about his mother. And so Najee respectfully asked him about his mother, and he gave some information that I had never heard before. Apparently, he is as close with his father because his father raised him, and he didn't have the best relationship with his mother as a young kid. So now he does have a relationship with his mother, and what he did say that I will give his father a lot of credit for is that he did not turn him against his mother for whatever reasons that she did not raise him. He never,
because he was trying to be the mama. Let me go.
Did not say that.
You want me to leave?
No. No.
Because I just want to know when he got so sassy, friend. I need to know when that came about. When did that come about? Exactly, autocomplete. Exactly. That's not the case with Kid Austin. Kid Austin, Mo. This is why. Don't leave, friend. That's why. That is why, Mo. That's why. Friend. That's why, friend. That's why. See, I know I ain't good. I know. He has to let that boy do his own thing, friend.
You know, it ain't even Sunday, y'all.
No, it ain't gotta be Sunday for us to have the truth in her. The truth needs to be said. But no, for real though, friend. Like Bill do give Devin the opportunity to run his own shit, his own show. It's not that's it's not the same
It's not.
with Granny Skull. Granny Skull got to answer the question, and like when Kid get ready to say something and he don't like what he's saying, he'll finish the sentence for him because he don't know the direction of the sentence. Give him a script. Stand behind him with some cards you want him to read off of when y'all are recording. But talking for him through these interviews, it's getting to be a little too much. And then he whipping at her. And if he had rolled his neck one more time, I was gonna throw my phone in the trash because I was tired. I was tired. Is you all right, sir? Is you okay? It is very unacceptable, Mr. Aaron. Very no, he don't take them off. Them bitches go in a bonnet. And he got a big pink bonnet that he put them hoes in. I'm sorry, friend. You know how I feel about him.
Oh my gosh. I do.
He ain't ever coming over here.
He not. He's probably not.
And it's okay.
He might, because he had Najee blocked at one time and he went over there. So
well, he can't bring his daddy over here. Because I'm going to ask his daddy what's the hair growth recipe. It's Lakefront City over here.
Well, goddamn. Well, damn. Listen. There was some other interesting stuff that happened on that interview. Okay. They were on there, and of course, earlier, either it was today or yesterday, Kid Austin was doing his interview rounds, and he made a statement, and he's been calling out everybody. I, for one, felt like I would not have been mad at him because he's number 2 in the WBA at 135 pounds, potentially fighting Tank, but nobody wanted to see that, so they say. But he's been calling out everybody in his weight class. The young man wants a belt. So some kind of way they got on Shakur Stevenson, and he called Shakur soft. So that made its rounds. And today, while they were doing the Cigar Talk interview, Shakur Stevenson decided to pull up. And he came up on there and was like, basically, what is this shit y'all talking? Like, he was on Twitter saying how here they go exposing text and whatnot. Shakur, that's not a good look for you, sir. You have already been under the microscope recording people and letting shit out. Like, that kind of behavior is very unacceptable. But here we go. Here we are. He released text messages that he had with Kid Austin. And Kid Austin, at the time, he's a young man, and he revered Shakur Stevenson in the ring. He's never said, he was trash or garbage. He just feels like he can beat him. So Shakur pulls up. They go back and forth. Of course, it felt like the energy shifted in the room. Did you get that? How did you feel about that?
Oh, I got it. The energy definitely shifted in the room. It very much so did.
So, did you feel like he called a little bluff, or like, because he got really respectful? If at first it seemed reckless, like, Shakur, that senior, let me call him that, senior likes to try and talk good shit, and then on the back end of it, instead of it being like, yeah, I said that and I meant that, he tries to wrap it up in a nice bow and give the opposition credit and speak well of them and how great skills they have, but we still feel like we can do X, Y, and Z, which I get, because a lot of people will use that excuse that I ain't finna get no money with you because you talk shit about me. I've heard that before. I've heard fans of fighters say that before. Well, he ain't gonna get the fight because he was talking shit about me. So Senior likes to wrap it up in a bow and say, "Oh no, he's a great fighter. He's this, he's that, he all of that, but we'll beat him." And that's kind of what that happened. It's kind of what had happened over there. He kind of changed his little. Hmm. But Kid Austin, what I did like about him, while Shakur was on there, because Shakur pulled up basically to pull whole cards, and they let him talk. No, it ain't even like that. We didn't say that. We still want to fight you, blah, 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 blah. Kid Austin was like, well, when I break your nose, when I bust your, see, that's what we want. We want Kid Austin to do that. We don't need Senior smoothing over nothing. Just let him have a man to man. That's it. That's all we asking for. That's it. But what you got to do for real tomorrow is you got to win. And I'm still a little bit concerned as to why you thought it was okay to have an interview this late tonight when you got a fight tomorrow. To me, it feels like some focus is missing. Hope I'm wrong.
Nah, you're not wrong. And I think it's really, really weird. Like, boxing is a weird space, and we're turning it into a weird space. And when I say we, I say the people that are doing media and creating content. We are the people that are making boxing what it is because I've been hearing people saying, Tank should have fought Granny Skull's son. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse Chloe, you guys. Chloe is on her whatever she's on. Anyways, like you see, people were saying Tank should be fighting Kid Austin. And there's always some leeching going on around here because why did Shakur pop up? Like, why didn't you pop up to step in for Lamont Roach when they said that shit was off? Like, I got questions that are not being answered. All of this is weird to me, friend, and I'm feeling kind of standoffish and weird because you gonna try to fight Granny Skull's son? Why you want to do that, Shakur? Where you been? Cause I ain't been seeing you very much. Let me mind my business. Maybe that's why nobody likes me. Cause I be saying the wrong thing. But if I don't say it, who gonna say it?
If we can't party everybody know Jay, where can we go? I'm sorry.
What's up, you guys? Like, and I really think that's really, really weird because he has a habit of arguing with people. Like, and Tank kind of sort of guilty of it too because when that Frank and Shakur shit fell through, Frank Tank was like, I'll take him since you don't want to take him, and I'm gonna give him what he wants. And
Instead of
then
them going to each.
why are we going around the bush, you guys? Like, ain't nothing in between you guys but a little bit of air and some
opportunity.
What's up? I'm not understanding how this is working. Like, why are y'all like leeching off each other's other opponents? Nah, y'all getting old. Let's get active. Y'all definitely are older now because I remember when Tank and Shakur 22, 23 years old. Y'all ain't babies no more. I remember Devin wasn't even Devin's he's getting up there too. Like
Devin the right 25 finna be 26. Shakur 27. Tank 29 finna be 30. Yeah.
What are we doing here? Are y'all gonna wait and turn this into like some Spence Crawford shit? Like we had to wait 10, 12 years for the fight? Like, nah, y'all, we're getting tired. And then y'all gonna be bent. Go ahead.
Especially because it's a few of y'all that need to tangle. It's a few of y'all that need to mix it up together. It's not just Shakur and Tank. It's not just Shakur or Devin. It's a lot of y'all in there that need to mix it up together. So what are we waiting for? What are we waiting on? What the problem is? What are we waiting on at this point? I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, Interesting enough, something else that they let the cat out of the bag about. Apparently, from their understanding, Tank is supposed to be sometime soon, I guess. So that they won't have the opportunity to fight Tank because he's going to be moving up to 140, is what they alluded to. Listen, I'm just reporting what I heard. Just reporting what I heard.
He hold
I
down like that, friend.
said, "Ooh,
Going down like
interesting.
that.
Interesting. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you so much." He said Shakur locked into a blood oath. He don't run itch. Well, there's that. There's also that. There's also that. Um, just thought that tidbit of information was very interesting. It just happened, y'all. So I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't get a chance to check out the interview. Najee of Cigar Talk interviewed Kid Schofield and his father, Senior. And they dropped some interesting information. And while they were on his live, Shakur Stevenson pulled up to basically check what they had been saying as far as them calling him out. So it was a very good interview. Very good interview. And he will be fighting tomorrow. Now, also on that card, there will be an undisputed ladies fight. Gabriela Fundora is also fighting a Gabriela Celeste Alanis. And they will be fighting for the flyweight undisputed championship. All 4 belts plus the Ring Magazine belt is going to be on the line. I happen to think that fight is going to steal the show. Those ladies both made weight, both look great. Of course, Gabriella is a towering inferno like her brother. So she's always looking down. But what interested me so much, she's mean. She mean. She a mean mother. She mean. And this other girl seems to be kind of mean too. She's from Argentina. Gabriella, she's Mexican American. So you have that dynamic. But when they weighed in, they were all smiles. They look nice. Baby, when they turned around to do that face off, all that shit went way to the side. They turned around and
I didn't realize she was fighting little Chucky.
yes,
I didn't realize that's who she was fighting. I knew the fight was for undisputed. I didn't know she was fighting little Chucky. Look, let me tell you, little Chucky barely skated when she got that belt, that last one. Listen, Gabby finna go in there and put the smack down.
you know what?
WWE friend.
I feel like that too, but sometimes Gabriella Fundora, she makes me nervous because she leave herself open. She's a stalker, but sometimes she can get real comfortable and leave herself open. And I don't know what her chin like. And I be nervous sometimes because I don't want to find out. So far, it's been so good, but I see you have Gabriella in that fight. I do as well. If she wins, she'll be, I want to say, the youngest undisputed champion ever. So we'll see about that. I think that's
that's gonna piss Clarissa off.
Friend, don't start. Don't start. Raho man, thank you so much. He said Sassy Schofield Senior, Shakur Sassyson, and Fingernail Polish Davis. God damn it. Well, hey, Sugar Free Mars. How you doing? Drink more water. Thank you, Drink. Drink says all these dudes gonna make more money saying Tank's name and not fighting rather than fighting him for a one-time bag, being knocked the fuck out and forgotten about. Drink, we gonna talk about Tank a little
Well,
bit
I
later.
don't think that people are being forgotten about because what guys are doing that have fought Tank are going up to new weight divisions, actually being common dominating. So I mean, let me mind my business.
Yeah. Well, there's that too. We gonna talk about Gervonta a little bit later. Um, Lawrence RB, thank you so much. He says, salute, ladies. I don't know how you all still have the passion to cover boxing. Woo, honey, I tell you. He says, Gucci Wilder side. He says Gucci Wilder side. I am really concerned about Amari Spence versus Fundora. Amari, or did you mean Errol? I think they probably auto corrected you. And I concur. I'm a little bit concerned. Just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, yes. Um, so let's hey ACL Unanimous Boxing Sports, how are you? So those two are the main cards on the DAZN tomorrow. And then we have the top rank card. Okay. The top rank card is very interesting. Oh, friend, did you know Beck the Bully is fighting tomorrow too? Yeah, Beck the Bully is fighting tomorrow. The gentleman Darius Fulgham from Houston, he's fighting tomorrow also on that card. And let's see, that Beck card is a title eliminator, and Beck's ass came in 2 pounds overweight. You saw that? Mm-hmm. Just thought I'd throw that out there for the folks who be watching the scale and whatnot. And I don't know if Beck, did he get down? I don't know if they gave him did they make him lose them 2 pounds or what?
I think he ended up getting down, friend.
Okay. 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 So then we have, yeah, he was overweight 2 pounds, drink. Yeah, that's
two full ass pounds too. That was it might have been over 2 pounds.
Yeah, not 2.5, 2 whole pounds. And it's an eliminator. So they supposed to be strict on that, as far as I'm concerned, at 168. He came in at 170. So we shall see how that plays out. His opponent came in, David Stevens, at 167.4. So he was well within his limit. But we're going to move over to the top rank card. I also wanted to tell y'all, because the only fight that I was really interested in on that card, I know, ain't Raymond Mortala fighting tomorrow? Is that tomorrow? I didn't see his weigh-in. But you know whose weigh-in I did see? Because I like to see him fight. He a little off to me. Jahai Tucker is fighting tomorrow. Okay. I think Top Rank got it out for him, because he is moving up. I think, did he start out at 147? Then he went to 54. Tomorrow he's fighting at 160.
But he a big old boy too, and ain't nothing at 160 right now, friend.
Listen, he fighting tomorrow. He fighting a dude that's bigger than him. When I looked at them today on the scale, he is visibly the smaller man. Now, this guy that he's fighting ain't no knockout artist and no shit like that. However, he was visibly, to me, the smaller guy. And tomorrow, I don't know what that's going to look like. So that is a fight that I'm very much so looking forward to, because for whatever reason, I kind of feel like they setting Jahai up. They already, he already was in there with one of the Eastern Europeans and got beat up a little bit. He lost. I don't know what they're trying to do with him, but I got my eye on that fight. What's up, Gregory?
You messy, first off. And you always got something fly to say. Secondly, it's football season, and we only got a couple of more games. So after football season, we can travel. Y'all better stop shading us. That's all. That's
Gregory,
it.
since you're in here, can you tell us how your people do? How'd y'all do today?
Yeah.
Gregory, I'll be working, honey. I works hard, long hours. I'll be on 2 wheels trying to get in here for 9:30 and 9:45. Yeah. So how'd it go? Because I was so busy today, I didn't even get to watch. So what had happened and whatnot. Let me know. Anyway, so y'all watch that undercard tomorrow of that top ranked fight, because I really do want to see how Jahai Tucker fares tomorrow. Now we have a main event. Okay. We had Supernova's fighting tomorrow also with his Muppet.
I feel about him how I feel about Montana Love.
Girl, where is Montana Love? Has anybody seen him?
At home with his goddamn dog where he need to be on a job, a real job. Cause
Yo, Paro knocked him out of boxing. Like, what's going on? Where the Cleveland
beat
people at?
beat the shit out of his ass.
Ain't he from Cleveland? Ain't he from Ohio somewhere? Hey, Basil Lomachenko. Where is he? And I saw you coming here too, Black Truth. Where is Montana Love? We need an APB put out on him. But
No, we don't. We don't need to see Montana Love no more. Montana Love and gave us everything that we didn't want to see.
girl, he really did do him bad.
Friend,
He ain't still asleep, is he? What
he is
happened?
walking his dog on a daily basis, friend,
Yeah, what happened to Montana?
at home. That Paro happened to him. That's what happened. Paro happened to him.
And can we just take a little time because y'all like to call people ducks, duck this, duck that, duck this, duck that. Can we just really take a little time out to call a real duck a duck? Because I find it ironic that Liam Paro is about to defend his IBF title that he took off of Subriel Matias. By Subriel Matias is mandatory, who decided he was not going to fight him. He told us that he was not going to be restrained by those 10 pounds that the IBF puts on their fighters. That's what he said. However, he is about to fight Liam Paro for that exact same belt. So did he get a dietitian list? What happened?
Where is Rickety Rickety? Where he at?
He finna fight somebody else. Rickety Rickety got out of his contract from Wit Matchroom, and he is actually finna fight somebody else. Now I don't know who, but he finna fight somebody else. I wanna know why Africa Bombada / Madagascar told us he didn't want to have that 10-pound rehydration clause if he was going to fight Matias. But it's okay for him to have it when he's fighting Paro.
We talking about Madagascar here. We talking about Madagascar, not Africa. Africa wouldn't have said nothing like that. Madagascar said what he said, friend. He need all the help that he can get because he be out there windmilling this shit. I'm still not very sold on him, and I see y'all be talking about him. He good. He got some talent there. I don't see it. And I'm very judgmental.
I am too, because I was one of the ones who was very side eyeing that decision that he won against this gentleman that Keyshawn is about to fight. Did he really win?
No, he really didn't win. That's one of them fights where people be saying shit is arguably. Yeah, argue about that one. Let's get the arguing.
I just feel like, listen, if he could call himself Africa, we could call him Madagascar. I don't know why.
Madagascar is for Africa is for strong, prominent, dominant shit. That boy name is Madagascar. He is over there from where King Julian is from. That's where he from. Over there in Madagascar, where King Julian is from. I'm sorry, that's it. He gonna have to show me something, and he ain't showing me shit. Not worth me watching. Cause every time I see him, he in there windmilling. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to be
No, she
offensive.
not. She's hungry, and y'all finna get this work tonight. That's
Cause listen, when I tell y'all, My stomach on my back. I ain't lying to y'all. I mean, my stomach on my back, and it's standing there barking at everybody behind me. And I'm not joking. I'm scared to go outside here. Might hear something you don't need to hear.
Drink, you are absolutely right, though. He says, truth be told, Paro didn't really get his flowers for beating the boogeyman. Too bad he fought on the same night as Tank. And that's absolutely correct. He had a fight same night Tank fought Frank. And so we were at the fight. And we did not get a chance to give him his proper flowers because of how that fight turned out. Just keeping it 100. I picked Paro to win, though. I told y'all he was going to beat Matias.
And Rolly did too.
I told y'all he was gonna beat him, and I'm telling y'all he gonna beat Africa. He's gonna beat that man. He's gonna beat what is his real name? What is that man's name? Richardson Hitchens.
I'm friend, and every time. No, we need to call. His name is Melvin. We need to call him. I'm not calling nobody no name. They got two last names, friend. His name is Richardson Hitchens. Richard Hitchens. Richardson Hitchens.
Melvin.
Melvin. His name is Melvin, friend. Melvin.
Well, Melvin, you can get your name back with a win over Paro. Now, I am under the impression that you barely made it out that other fight by the hair on your chin because Limos had you up in there not looking well. Not looking well at all. So I can't wait to see this fight because Paro is on a nice win streak. He on a nice win streak. He beat the dog shit out of Montana. So much so we have not seen him or heard from him. He beat up the boogeyman and took his belt at home. And he's going back to Puerto Rico to try to defend his newfound belt. That is going to be a good fight. I think Paro got something for him. We gonna see.
Melvin better have his shit together, and he better have his shoes tied up tight. Cause ain't they fighting in Puerto Rico?
Yes.
Melvin finna get down there and get his ass whooped. That's what's finna happen. Melvin gonna have to change his name to Madagascar after what Paro do to him. That part, Specs. That part.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Anyway, so the main event tomorrow. Martala is on the undercard of the top ranked card. Jahad Tucker is on the undercard of the top ranked card. The main event, we have a rematch. We have a rematch of, to me, the worst robbery that we saw all year. We have Robeson Conceicao versus our Texas guy, O'Shaquie Foster. Okay, they both came in on weight, both look good as they did the first fight. Robeson is old, as far as I'm concerned, and Shock has a point to prove. Friend, how do you see this fight going?
I'm going with my guy. I'm going with my guy. I feel like Shark got a point to prove this time. He cannot let this shit go to the cards, and I don't think he's gonna let it. He looked like he got that chip on his shoulder like I hadn't seen in a while. He looked like those Shocky I used to tell y'all about a long time ago, and I was like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He was very visibly hurt by that decision in the last fight. I'm really glad he was able to get the immediate rematch. And I feel like if he goes in there, and today he seemed like he was back to himself. He's not going in there trying to prove a point as far as like just go wild and crazy and go in there trying to get a knockout in the first 2-3 rounds. I think he's smart enough and mature enough to fight a more convincing fight. I know he's going to be wanting the knockout or the stoppage, but I don't think he's going to lose himself trying to get it. So I'm very interested to see how he approaches it, because he did say he was going to approach it differently than he did the first time. And he's another fighter who, he says he can fight different styles. So tomorrow I expect to see him fight a different style to get a different outcome. So that is the fight that I have. He is sticks and jabs. He used to be really good, and I think Robertson got robbed a few times over there on Top Rank, so they felt obligated because it was a close enough fight for them to give it to him. And to me, it wasn't close, but he was never really hurt in the fight, so it was easy for them to do that to Oshaki. Tomorrow, he's going to make it very difficult. He need to come in there and put it in a Cancun kind of performance like he did in Cancun. Stop him. Stop him. Yeah. So, there's that. And hey, Ruben, I see you in here. In Gentle Lives. How are you doing? My first time seeing you in here in Gentle Lives. How are you? Sticks and jabs. I see you, gun toting. How you doing? Y'all is rich as touch.
No, Madagascar is not good. No,
he's not bad, but he's not nothing. He's not going to. You might
be
be
a professional windmiller with a jab. I hope that helps.
That was a great compilation. That DLG215, I see you. Hey, J man, y'all come on in the room. So listen, let's get into some boxing news, because there's been a huge back and forth. I looked on the PBC's website on YouTube in their community page, and it was, I want to say, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, that they put up the poster for Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis. And on the poster, it has Houston, Texas, December 14th. Okay. And then a week or so after, last week, we were expecting to get a press conference, right? Because last week we're at the end of October. Today's November 1st. So they were supposed to have a press conference. And Mr. Davis himself on his Twitter confirmed. Somebody asked and he said, press conference coming next week. And next week came and went, and there was no press conference. And then so people were like, what was it going on? Something just ain't right. What is going on here? So then there's speculation. People have sources. So then it comes out that, hey, the venue is in lockdown in Houston. Now, I'm in the Metroplex. Okay? I'm here. It's not hard to see if something is booked for the Toyota Center, because that's the last place that he was said to be fighting here in Houston. But the venue was booked then because there was a concert there. So when they release December 14th, of course, people are going to use their context clues and say, oh, he probably fighting at the Toyota Center. Let's check to see if the Toyota Center got the venue booked. Oops, they don't. No.
Let's look at these other places around here that they could possibly hold a Gervonta Davis fight, and none of them have anything booked that day.
No venue booked. So naturally, fans are asking questions. What's going on? Okay, so now I'm not an insider. I'm not a boxing insider. Not. But there are other people who have YouTube channels that are. They know people. They know people that know people. They hear things. So some things have gotten put out. Hey, well, the venue wasn't even ever booked. There's no conflict. And then Dan Raphael comes out and says there's a problem, an issue with the venue. That's what started the whole rumblings about the venue in the first place. Dan Raphael and his sources say the venue. Now, he didn't say what about the venue. He didn't say whether the venue was overbooked. He didn't say whether the venue cost too much money. He didn't even say what the venue was. Because, mind you, on the poster, there's no venue. It's just a date and a place. And I don't know, for those of you who are not familiar with the Houston area, it's a huge metropolitan city. We have the Astros, we have the Texans, we have the Rockets. And then we have a whole host of other venues that host like minor league teams that are decent venues for big fights.
We got a cold ass women's soccer team. Like
The
we
Dynamo
took
is
the
here. It's a lot. And then there was a venue that was built specifically in the suburbs that houses, I mean, brand spanking new. If Rick Timms is in here, he can let you know. He went and saw Janabek fight over there. Beautiful stadium. So it's not just one or two, it's a couple of different venues. So, of course, people are starting to inquire about the major ones, the main ones, the one that he was supposed to fight at that he couldn't fight in because it was actually taken, which was Toyota Center. And people, that's what people do. That's their job. This to tell the boxing news. That's what they do. So they report their findings. Some kind of way that has turned into a shitstorm. I mean, like, shitstorm. And I'm just tripping because Dan Raphael said an issue with the venue. If he knows it's an issue with the venue, don't you know he know what the motherfucking issue is, but he decided not to say what it was. Out of respect for somebody, he decided not to give the details of the venue issue.
Because then his source, his snitch would have been outed because only one or two people know the information that he know, and that's how boxing works.
But some kind of way, because other folks who have sources of their own that came to their platforms and spoke on what they found out, it has sent folks into a tailspin. And I just am sitting back looking at all this going, I be goddamn. Is it this serious?
Because, baby, I was just sitting back looking at what color the walls was going to be this week. All of them got color on them.
I said, why are we so mad? Why are what? Listen, dangling him. I am trying to figure out why is it such a big. Okay, so somebody at the PBC has done some business that is not keeping up with the reputation of PBC business. Can we just start there? Because I cannot remember. Friend, when the last time you remember the PBC saying that a venue, that a fight, posting it on their page, saying
Never. And you know what's crazy?
Not due to anything they did negligently. If it was anything, it's because of an injury or something.
Right.
When's the last time?
Yeah, it's never happened. But you know what's crazy? I sit back and we're watching all this shit happen. Like, y'all wanted Showtime out of business so bad. Now look, everything's a mess. Y'all prayed and prayed and prayed for Showtime's downfall. Now look at us, wondering,
Wishing,
wondering,
wishing,
wishing. And
wanting.
then, I'm thinking about this card, and they think about Tank and Tank coming back in January. Errol's supposed to be coming back in January, February ish. David Benavidez is supposed to be fighting. My spirit is telling me they finna combine all of them on one card.
You think they gonna put all of those superstars on one card, friend?
Yeah, if I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, I definitely, because I gotta maximize my profit at this point. Friend, don't leave. Don't leave. I have to maximize my profit at this point, and I'm gonna pay all you guys a number. Y'all better go out there and do y'all big fucking biggest one, or this is it. We finna pack this shit up and leave. I'm just saying, friend. And I get what I saw that JP Tank wouldn't have that, right? So let's just say, right, Errol got beat, right? So Tank would be the main card, the main event. Errol and Fundora would be the fight before. David Benavidez and David Morrell, the fight before that. What, friend?
Where
What?
they gonna fight it?
In Dallas or in Houston. They trying to open the market up in Texas again for boxing. If you ain't noticed, what?
Enjoy your night in Gentives. Um, if they have a fight anywhere in Texas and Errol ain't fought in damn near 2 years, I don't see him not being the main event.
He won't be the main event because he lost the bud.
He won't be in Texas.
It will be. I'm telling you, friend.
Mm-mm. That won't be in Texas. I can see they can do that in Vegas. They're not gonna do that in Texas. Well, he won't be on that card in Texas. I don't believe.
I don't know, friend. And this would be one of those heavy hitter cards to bring the debate out to see. You know they're gonna fish it out. You know they're gonna fish it out. They're gonna fish it out. They're gonna put it out there to see what people think about it. Then they're gonna rally around it. And yeah, friend, if they can put David Benavidez and Tank on the same card,
They've done that before. I can see that.
they
But
can squeeze
David,
Errol on that bitch too.
Arrow, Tank, all on the
And
same card.
mhm. If Turkey Al can do it, guess what?
That get you know what? Turkey Alice Sheik got money to burn and play with.
I think this would be the last ditch effort, friend. If they did something like this, we would know something.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna show their hand like that. If they really down like some people think they are, they're not gonna show their hand like that. I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Thank you so much, man. Ray, he came through with the big piece. I don't know what the, I don't know how many dollars that is, but thank
It's
you, man,
50,
Ray.
friend.
What is it? Thank you. He says late happy birthday wishes to Boxiana and
Thank
congrats to
you.
Shay Metcalf. He says, is Errol and Laura a real rumor? Listen, I heard that too. And I told y'all that's what I felt like he should do.
No.
I
No.
feel like I feel more comfortable with him fighting Laura at 160 than I do with him fighting Fundora at 154. I'm just being honest. I don't know, but and I feel like 160 is wide open to me. Just my opinion. I don't know if that's a true statement or not, but I hope so. If I had my way, I would steer him to 160. I've always said I think he's at his best at 160. That's just me. But drink, shut up. But I just think it's very interesting, and so we're still not done with this because people now have questions. So people are questioning what's going on. Is the fight happening? There was no um there was no press conference. And so Tank decided to respond. Fight is still on. I'm still fighting in Houston. Okay. He put those tweets out kind of back to back. And then a little later on, we get a sad face emoji from Tank. Nothing else. And then after that, now there's no fight on December 14th. Now we're hearing that the fight is being pushed to January, this, that, and the third. Why is it so hard for Tank fans? And I'm talking specifically to the Gervonta Tank Davis, Abdul Wahid fans. Why is it so hard for you guys to admit that, we kind of working with limited information, but something just ain't right. It's like not adding up. Why is this so hard for y'all to say? It's not like y'all shitting on Tank. He don't have no control over that. Or if you say that, then you worried about somebody saying he ain't really in control of his career. Why are y'all so upset? Yeah, I am a Tank fan. That's what I'm saying. It's not hard for me to say. Something just ain't right. I don't know what's still going on over there. Something is not adding up. And I know the guy that's normally at the helm is going through some things. So he's not at the helm like normal. Obviously, something is going on that's not typical to PBC. So more obvious because Tank don't even know what's going on. He just said the fight's still going on, and then he gave us a sad face, and then we heard that now the fight is in January. But y'all was fighting dog ass mad because somebody else a couple of days prior told y'all the exact same thing. Why is y'all mad at these people? All they doing is reporting what they heard from their source. Why y'all mad like this? Oh my God. Friend, why are they mad like this?
These people are weird, friends. We have gotten into a crazy part of boxing. And the sooner that we all realize that, the better off we'll be. Because we are in a crazy time of boxing to the point where, like, the hardcore fans, they don't want to be those fans anymore.
I just would like for all the people to settle the hell down because y'all have gotten y'all undies all up in a bunch. And I mean, folks is just talking boxing. My God. Like, it's just boxing talk, y'all. It is really not that serious. Y'all done got folks that normally are even killed to people out here dragging you for filth. And I'm like, y'all know what? It's really not. It ain't that serious. It's not. I hope next week
It
we can.
is getting serious, friend. It is that serious because they need their YouTube money, baby, apparently, because they doing anything for clicks and views and news. Because I'm telling you, I'm not getting up here yelling with no more. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not finna check shit. Yeah, I do. Because I did. I got on that man with the bad hairline. But he deserved it. Because you don't think you can't talk stuff with me and think I'm not gonna get back at you. So he forever in debt when it comes to that shit to me. So I can understand it. But like when you let these people bother you to the point where like y'all ready to squabble on site, we too old. Yeah.
I was just about to say, and it really tells me a lot about folks like you, Ruben, sir. I be trying not to engage. How? Oh, I just want to know before I engage. Like, what age demographic are you in? Do you have a personal relationship with Gervonta? Things like that I need to know before I engage in conversation with you. Because if you're 30 and below, we don't even have nothing to talk
You know what's crazy? All majority of these people in here are 30 and up. We don't have no babies that watch the show. There's a couple of them that are thrown in here and there. But these people that watch this show, they 30 and up. Big grown, possibly plumber draws. I want y'all to get it together.
Get it together, guys. And it's so funny because I watch a lot of different people. Okay. I watch some people who don't get along with other people that I watch. And I ain't in it. I don't have nothing to do with none of that. But I watch and I'm just like, it's really not that serious, y'all. Like it's really just it's a hobby. We talking boxing talk. We all like boxing. It's a hobby. It's a pastime. That's what we like to do. We come on here and we talk boxing. That's it. That's all. But I listen to some people, and they have people that get on their shows, and it really cracks me up because it's some people that have successful shows and they open their panels. We don't open our panel up, but it's some people that can't wait to jump on somebody else's panel to be heard because they have channels and don't nobody be coming to check for them on their own channel. So they get up on somebody else's platform and be real loud and real wrong, and they be real aggressive, and they have all this aggressive tone and delivery. And then when somebody else challenges them with that same aggression and that same tone and that same delivery, they nut up or they get mad and get personal and shit like that. Like I had to really say, you know what? I gotta stop because I think it hurts really bad when a woman meets a man at his aggression and his tone and delivery is wrong. Then he get real mad because it's a woman. And so I have to just shut the fuck up
Like
sometimes.
that man with the 8 up hairline. He don't be talking loud to the men how he was trying to talk to me. You think you the man? No, I think I got a full head full of her. What most say you living off 116 strands. That's it. 116 strands. That's all you got.
Listen, at least he get on there and show his face and shit. It's other people this how weird they are, friend. It's appalling to me. They get on other people's channels. They have their avatar on. They be loud and wrong, and then mad because I comment. The only thing I have to go on is what you sound like. You sound loud. You sound wrong. Your voice is dry, and I feel like your breath probably stinking stuff. But you so pressed about what I'm saying. You reading the comments. I'm cackling with folks in the comment section. You all on the panel in the comments. Sir, finish your point so people could come to your channel and listen to you.
That's why don't nobody be over there on their channel and they be on everybody else shit.
Thread count be low.
Y'all crazy. That's what it is. Y'all are insane. Y'all have let social media and YouTube and trying to be bigger than the next person cloud y'all judgment and y'all minds. You guys, there's so much room in boxing. Like,
Mo, please stop.
I'll kick him out. Kick him out. Kick him out.
JP City, and I don't come out often. But when I do pop out, I'ma meet you with that same smoke, that same rah-rah, that people been letting you make it with, I'm gonna meet
And I
you
don't
right
know why
there.
y'all think my friend don't come back and tell me that y'all be popping off at her. And y'all know that when she come tell me that y'all be saying stuff to her, I be specifically looking for y'all in people chat, and I don't never catch y'all. I don't never catch y'all when my friend come tell me that y'all done said some fly shit, but I be in people shit looking to see if I see y'all, because I'll join a panel in a heartbeat and go off on somebody and leave. I can't remember who platform I got on one day, called them all kind of dookie booty bitches and hung up on them.
And
I
see, that's
did.
what I'm saying, friend. You gonna go there. I really am mindful, even if my tone and delivery meets them there. When I know I'm talking to men, so I don't go. I don't call them out their name or nothing. But I slice them deep, though. I slice them deep, though.
No, if you not acting like no man, I'm not gonna treat you like one. The moment you argue back with me, you didn't lost your man privileges. Now I gotta treat you like the man with the 8 up her line. Put you on the hat, sir, and get out of my face. Cause I don't know why y'all think y'all can just talk to people however y'all want to talk to, and then ain't no comeback off. My friend be telling me about y'all, and I be looking for y'all, and I got a list wrote down of people that I still ain't got yet. Irregardless of what y'all think. Irregardless.
Girl,
You heard me? I ain't forgot another friend. I don't forget shit.
girl,
I,
the educated scholars on here talking about irregardless. Man, y'all better leave us alone. And not that nobody's messing with us, because we don't be dealing with the people. But man, just looking at the landscape, this week has been so wild. I want y'all to go reboot, wind down for the weekend, and get back to boxing.
irregardless, we ain't gonna be on this shit another week
Next
or two.
week. Y'all quit letting Tank get y'all out here looking like y'all looking. Cause it's unsavory. Okay. It's not a good look for y'all. All right. We just talking boxing. TD Horton, thank you so much. He says, oh, I know. And I took my vitamins too. Listen. It is unscrupulous the way y'all have been out here showing y'all's naked ass this entire week on this here YouTuber. I want y'all to regroup, come back, and just get back to the boxing talk. Okay? Just let's just do that. Thank you so much, Mo, with your crazy self. Thank you. Is
And
that a bald
Texas,
headed emoji? Is that a
it
bald
is.
headed
It's a
emoji?
bald head emoji. Texas 16 South, let me tell you something. I don't have to put an address on shit because everybody in here know who the hell I'm talking about. But for you, I'm talking about Shakur's baby daddy. And I'm gonna let you go do your own damn research on who that may be. The people that know who I'm talking about. That's all. I'm talking about Shakur's baby daddy.
No, Ticket 16 South. You trying to talk about they on the verge of Devin status as fans. No, they done surpassed Devin fans. We have been surpassed, honey.
They are surpassing Canelo fans, and that's a hard thing to do.
I'm glad you brought up Canelo too.
No, we're
Cause
not. No, we're not talking about
no,
Canelo.
and it's not bad. It's nothing bad about Canelo. It's not bad about Canelo. Mo, please stop. It's not bad about Canelo, but when's the last time the PBC had to revamp anything where Canelo is concerned and move his fight date?
You don't have to revamp shit for the face of boxing. Not only Canelo bring the people with him in the club, fucked up. That's what Boosie said. That's what Canelo be on wherever he go. It don't matter where he at. The people is coming out seeing. Period.
Because my question then becomes, because a lot of the Gervonta fans, you know, they claim that he is the face of boxing, and they get really perturbed when Bill tell them Devin is the face of boxing. They get real mad. So Tank is the face of boxing. Why is he not being treated this way? Why if he is the face of boxing, his promotional company, who just happens to also represent Canelo, not treating him like he's the face of boxing? Go ahead, Ray.
It's because Tank's fan base is between the ages of 16 and 21, and they still living home with their mama.
But he's the face of boxing and he's the money man.
Yeah, but they don't have money. Their parents have money. So when you charging $800-900 for a ticket, they can't afford that. my 16-year-old was like, I'm going to the fight with you, and then I went to look at the tickets, and I was like, you want to sit where mommy's sitting? You're not gonna be able to afford to sit in mommy's seat. No, you can't sit in mommy's seats. But majority of Tank's fan base are 16 to, I'll push it, 23. I'll give them 23, 24.
I'll give them 25. I'll give them 25.
They still live at home with their mama though.
Drink. That's what I be. Listen, I always am the one that says we are working on limited information. We don't know what all is going on. I've been saying that since before, when I was hoping that Tank and Devin would fight at the beginning of the year. This was before Devin and even Ryan fought. I was the one saying, hey, we working on limited information. If I was going to open up on an Amazon card, why wouldn't I open up with the biggest fight, Devin and Tank? That's what I've been saying for forever. We don't have all the information. But it was a shit ton of y'all who wasn't trying to hear me. Y'all just wanted violence. Y'all just wanted smoke. Y'all had all the answers, and I'm including you just because I know you're a Tank fan. It might not be specific to you, but I'm including you, Drink, because you're a Tank fan. It seems ironic to me now that all of these excuses are being made for Tank when excuses are not accepted for anybody else. Nobody else is allowed to have excuses. Nobody. So I'm trying to figure out, how does the money man get the exception?
Apparently, he ain't getting one.
Not for me. I feel I said, and again, they don't be wanting to listen to me.
Let me tell y'all something.
This fight was full of NBA and NFL players. What do you say?
No, the hell it wasn't.
Ain't got problems, but ticket sales ain't one of them.
Well, let me tell you something, okay? And I ain't even being funny, all right? The last fight that Tank sold completely out was him versus Ryan Garcia. And I love Tank. Tank, my guy. And I'm not just saying this to like try to like make y'all feel any type of way. He ain't doing what he wants because he not that nigga. Now Canelo can do whatever they want to do, and that's why they keep making these 1-2 fight deals, because he bringing them enough money to do what the hell they need to do. We gonna start being for real, like, and there's nothing wrong with this. Like, he got a young fan base because, like you mentioned, the rappers and like these young guys, they like Tank, so they show up. But like a lot of these tickets can't afford the fights. That okay.
I thought it should have never been in Texas, in Houston to begin with.
Okay, $14 million gate with Frank. Y'all wasn't there. I sat my ass out there in them fucking seats. And one thing I can tell you, and two things for sure, it was not sold out. There was tickets still available for sale the night of the fight. They cut the prices of the tickets 2 hours before the fight. And I'm telling you, because I know somebody that bought a ticket last fucking minute. When I say last minute, there was still tickets available. So I know y'all want to say whatever y'all want to say, But unless y'all there to see how they set them seats up and them cameras up to get y'all the angles, well then if you was there, you know that motherfucker was not maxed out. Cause we not gonna sit and lie to ourselves.
No, Drink, we're not saying that he doesn't sell tickets. What we're saying is what y'all see is that the tickets be sold out, and they're sold out because people get them and then they resell them, and then they try to upcharge people, and then sometimes them resale tickets don't sell. That's all. That's all I'm saying. They've been purchased, but they don't all be gone. And again, let me say this, because I said this the last time we had that conversation. That fight was in Vegas. I've been to a few Vegas fights. Those fights don't get packed out. Maybe they are sold out, but people come late, real late, because they misgauge, you know, the traffic, that kind of thing. But yeah, there were a lot of empty seats. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Sleazy T, if that is the case, and I'm not going to even argue about it, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? That mystique, when you were at the Capital One Arena when he fought Hector Garcia, since then he's fought Ryan Garcia. He's fought, who did he fight after Ryan? Frank? That's it.
Y'all, you know what? One thing I know about boxing fans, shit gonna be right for the shit that they saying. Everybody else is saying shit wrong. Y'all, everybody else is wrong. They right. Y'all wrong. I get tired of arguing with y'all.
That's all I'm saying, JPCD. Tickets always gonna be bought. It don't mean they all be occupied. That's all. No,
They don't get that.
no, we're not blaming Tank at all, Sleazy. I'm not blaming Tank at all. What I'm saying is something just ain't right. And this is what I truly believe, and I ain't never said this to nobody. I alluded to it on one of our other shows. Fans now are seeing that they have the power. They have a lot of power. Nobody asked for this Lamont Roach fight. When they put that on their community page, I went back today and I looked at it, and I looked in the comment section. Nobody was happy about it. None of the comments on that post were positive. Most of them were like, what the hell? Same thing when he fought Frank Martin and they thought it was going to be a 10-pound rehydration clause. Fans got the chirping, that shit dissipated. I don't know if this fight is going to happen. And apparently, Tank don't know if this fight is going to happen. So what I'm saying is, don't be mad at other people because their sources are telling them something that looks like has ultimately been the truth. The fight ain't fucking happening on December 14th. The fight might not be in Houston, which it shouldn't have been in the first place. I don't know whose great idea it was to have Lamont Roach and Tank in Houston. People lost their cotton picking minds because a channel reported what their sources said. And now a lot of people eating cheese because the goddamn fight ain't booked. It ain't happening on the 14th. That's all I'm saying. I'm not blaming Tank for nothing. Because what I know is he ain't his own boss like he be telling y'all he is. That's what I know. Yeah, that's what I know. But y'all keep saying he his own boss though now. He his own boss. He his own boss now. Y'all keep saying that.
But I agree. I think Tank do want to fight in Houston. I think he been wanting to fight in Houston, and they keep screwing him over, and he ain't gonna stop until he fight out here.
I think him fighting in Houston would be a great idea. I think Lamont Roach is just the wrong opponent to bring to Houston. Personally, I just believe that. Man Ray came back. He says they shouldn't piggyback off of the recent success of the Commanders and Ravens to help them build a fight and put the bout in the DMV. In my opinion, I agree. If that's going to be the next fight for him, because nobody asked for that fight, but the DMV would eat that up because both gentlemen are from that area. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. No boxer is their own boss since Floyd, and even Floyd wasn't for real, for real. What constitutes being your own boss, sleazy? Hmm? Sleazy? Because I know you was one of them ones who was saying now we can get the fights Tank won because Tank is his own boss now. And he ain't got Mayweather telling him what to do and stuff like that. Huh, Sleazy? I'll let you think on this, Sleazy. We'll get back to you on Sunday because I know my friend tired and I know she hungry.
Listen, I'm in a great mood. We having a great show. I'm sitting here looking and reading the comments and listening to y'all. Great time, friend. They don't like when we start saying certain stuff. You know, they start getting quiet in here when we start asking questions they don't like.
Sleazy, this is what you don't understand, baby. Being your own boss means you collaborate with others. That's how I know I don't want to say don't none of y'all, but some of y'all have limited thinking. And so what I'm saying to you is when a boxer and his team, his manager claim to be their own boss, saying you your own boss doesn't mean that you foot the bill for everything. That means you decide who and what you want to collaborate on. That's what that means. Sleazy. Just Jesus Christ. Y'all kind of slow. Anyway, friend, is there anything else that we missed?
No. Shout out to y'all for hanging out late with us. It's about 200, 300 people in here. While you're here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to a goal we should have been at, but we keep slandering YouTube for playing with our numbers. So they just like at this point. So y'all just share this with your friends. Let them know there's some girls that are over there talking boxing, and they pretty good at it if you like it. We'll be back here Sunday to discuss the results of the Oshaki Foster Ropes and Conceicao fight and all the cards on that fight. And we'll be here. It just depends on who playing on Sunday. We need to see the football schedule. Because if they let's
Let
do
me
that right now.
let me check right now to see what time America's team is playing because I
Let's
know
hear some bullshit.
I know y'all be wanting to see what time America's team
It's always some bullshit
is
back
playing.
here.
Let's see who is the late game this week. Oh, well, we're playing early in the day, so we don't have to worry about that. And the Houston Texans got beat on Thursday, so we don't have to worry about them either. The late game is gonna be the Colts and the Vikings, so we can come
Okay,
in.
yeah, we can come in at 7:30. That's all right.
We'll be on our regular schedule.
I
Pro.
just don't want to be getting in the way of y'all team getting blew out and shit.
Mhm. Well, right now, Sleazy, their own boss, and I learned some interesting information. I don't know exactly what the contract is with Schofield and his son is over there at Golden Boy, but they seem to have a nice collaboration with them. Right now, Devin Haney isn't signed to any promotional company. Um, I'm trying to think what other person. Right now, I don't think Bud Crawford is signed to any promotional company. So he could probably be considered a boxer that is his own boss right now. He's not tied down to any long-term contract with anybody. That's the thing that traditional boxing promoters do not want. So that's, let's see, who else? Who else is not locked into a let me see. I don't think, and I don't know for sure, but I don't know if Lamont Roach is signed to a promotional company. I know he fought on Pro Box, but I don't know if he's signed to a promotional company. The thing about it is, a lot of boxers who aren't signed to promotional companies, they're not big time boxers yet. So they're looking for the backing. And a lot of them, are looking for the what is it? What do they call it in music? The advance. It takes a different kind of boxer to not be hungry for the advance. Everybody can't afford to do that. So that's why you don't see it very often. Sleazy. I know it's hard for you to comprehend. Sleazy. But sometimes folks can do that. Yeah. See, Lamont signed to his dad, no excuse. So he's his own boss. That's why he can go over there and make a fight with PBC. He just had a fight with Pro Box. There you go. Sleazy. Anyway, thank y'all so much for coming through. We'll we'll see y'all on Sunday. Friend, I know you said you got a shock at winning. Decision, knockout.
I'm going to go with my gut and go with a decision, more decisive this time. I want him to stop him mid rounds between 7 and 8. So the end of 7, beginning of 8, I want him to stop him.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking it's going to be a late stoppage. I'm thinking around 11. 10 or 11. 10 or 11. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Drake wanted to change the terminology. Okay. Independent contractors. However you see it. Whatever that is. Tank ain't that. Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Bye, y'all.
You gonna get us cussed out?
Perfect.